Hello everyone, my name is History Nuggets, and today we will be talking about Bleeding Kansas. As abolitionism became popular in the U.S., tensions across United States politics began splitting heavily, with more and more states getting added, and the further divide between slave and free states began. After the Mexican-American War, the Compromise of 1850 made the new states of Utah and New Mexico vote for their own laws. In May 1854, the Kansas-Nebraska Act created new territories of Kansas and Nebraska for the U.S. as a way to appease Southern political members in Congress. The same idea given to Utah and New Mexico would be given to Kansas and Nebraska, allowing them to vote. This would permit many immigrants to start flocking to the brand new territories. Immigrants began supporting both sides of the slavery issue, with plenty going to Kansas to establish their votes. Many settlers came from slave states, hoping to expand slavery, creating towns such as Atchison. Franklin Pierce, the current United States President, supported these pro-slavery settlements. Northern abolitionists, as a result, began flocking over to Kansas to counteract these pro-slavery immigrants, such as one John Brown, a leader of the Free Soldiers moving from Ohio to Kansas. Northern companies also began supporting these immigrants, leading to cities such as Topeka being formed. Territorial legislature elections began, with accusations of fraud going on in these elections. The pro-slavery legislature, after being accused of fraud, began isolating themselves from the free states, establishing the slave code for Kansas. Congress, seeing this, sent a special committee to investigate, seeing that if things were fair, the free state legislature would have won, leading to dual governments in Kansas being isolated and tensions beginning even farther. On November 21st, 1855, the Worcester War began in Douglas County after pro-slaver Franco Coleman shot and killed a free stater, leading to the first American murder in Kansas. Sheriff Samuel J. Jones, instead of arresting the murderer, arrested another free stater, resulting in fights between anti- and pro-slavers. Governor Wilson Shannon tried getting the Kansas militia, which would fail. The summer of 1856 would begin with pro-slavery Democrats and Missourians invading Lawrence, Kansas, burning the Free State Hotel, and destroying many businesses, leading to the sacking of Lawrence. Republican Senator Charles Sumner would denounce the threat of slavery in Kansas, directly criticizing South Carolina Senator Andrew Butler, resulting in Butler's cousin, Preston Brooks, nearly killing Sumner, leading to more and more tension on the Senate floors and throughout the rest of the country. Back in Kansas, John Brown and his sons began murdering pro-slavers, such as the night of May 24th, where he killed 5 people in their house. Franklin Pierce, seeing all of this, instead chose to defend himself with the fraud not happening. This would lead to thousands of pro-slavery men forming armies in Kansas, leading to Brown leading 400 of his followers in the Battle of Osawatomie, where Brown would lose and eventually leave the territory. For the next 4 years, fragile peace would occur with more violence here and there, such as the Marais des Cygnes massacre, where 5 free staters would be murdered. The Battle of the Spurts would also occur, where John Brown returned with freed slaves, leading them through the territory. After this, in 1861, Abraham Lincoln became president, and Kansas was admitted into a free state. This would be one of the largest events in U.S. history, as 7 states in the South would declare independence, leading to the American Civil War. This is History Nuggets. Thank you for watching.